Good day, my little robins, it's me, Beth. Another week has passed, which means you get another video from, well, me, and it is the end of August, which means I can get away with doing an August Q&A. Yes, I know these videos aren't that popular on my channel, but I actually do like answering your questions, so if you want to ask me a question in future videos, you can ask me in the comments below, or you can check out, my social media, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, and you can ask your questions, across all social medias. I'll leave a link in the description box below to all those social medias so you can go ask me some future questions. Before we begin, if you want to support me and the channel, you can by clicking like to show me some love. You can, click subscribe because nothing's stopping you because I upload weekly on this channel. You can also tap that bell to be notified of when I update, so keep your eyes peeled. Enough rambling, let's just dive right into this August Q&A. Question 1 is, what's wrong with your eye? Okay, I'm happy this question was asked, and some of you are probably thinking it but haven't said it in the comments, and I'm going to come out straight and say I have a lazy eye syndrome. That's right, one of my eyes, feels like it wants to wander more than the other eye, and some people have pointed it out in the comments that I don't know, which eye, I don't know where I'm meant to look, I don't want to watch your videos because of your gammy eye. And yes, I'll be looking at, the monitor, one eye will be focused, and then when I'm editing I will see the other eye, has slowly shifted to another part. But when I'm actually making these videos, I cannot feel the eye moving, so as far as I'm aware, both eyes are focused on the screen. And you're probably thinking, I've not seen any of these negative comments. But I have. Some people have said some cruel, degrading things, about my eye, about my appearance, and I say a lot on this channel that everyone is entitled to their own opinion. That's when it comes to music and, fan fiction. You can have an opinion on anything, but when that opinion turns, cruel and bullying and, degrading, then that's not okay, and I'm going to delete your comment. Yeah, so that's what's wrong with my eye. I have lazy eye. I will admit it. I've had it all my life. I could have had it fixed when I was a child, but the second the surgeon told my mum, oh yeah, it involves going under surgery and having some muscles taken out of one side of the eye so that it tightens the eye. My mum freaked out and said, you're not doing an operation on my daughter's eye. And it hasn't bothered me. I have lived with this for 24 years and it doesn't bother me, it doesn't bother my friends, it doesn't bother my family, and it should not influence your guys' opinions on, the channel and the content I make. Just because I have, a glitch, in my eye, that doesn't mean you can't continue to support me and the channel. So quite frankly, if you have something mean to say, just keep it in your head or I will delete your comment. But I just wanted, to get that out there, that I do know I have something wrong with my eye. It's my body. I know what's wrong with my body, so moving on to the next question before I get angry. This is a harmless question, and it is, what's the last CD you bought? Now, yes people, I still go out and buy physical CDs. I know, but I was brought up, and you go once a week to, your local music shop, you'd save up your pocket money and you would buy a single or an album. And well, I can't just pick one because I bought 3. I went to HMV and I bought 3 CDs. I bought The Script, Freedom Child. I love this, it's my favourite Script album to date. I got Cobra and the Lotus, Prevail 2, which is the sequel to the Prevail 1 album. I've seen Cobra and the Lotus live on tour. Amazing. I've seen The Script on tour with their Freedom Child tour. And the final album is Parkway Drive and Reverence. Take off the sleeve, and then you've got another case below. I love Parkway Drive, and Reverence for me is a standout album that is definitely going to, shoot the bands to greater heights. So they're the last 3 CDs I bought. How are you liking the hot weather? Okay, I am very mixed opinion on this, hot weather, not just in England, but across Europe and the rest of the world. You've got all these soaring hot temperatures. And for me, I have always been one of those people that I am pale. Even when I go outside in the sun, I do not tan. And I don't really do well in hot weather. I'm not gonna lie, you get sweaty, you just feel grimy, you want to have a cold shower every day. And for me, what annoyed me about the hot weather is I am a top floor flat. We are south facing, so that means we get sunlight directly into our, bedroom and our living room, pretty much from when the sun rises till about 7 p.m, 8 p.m. at night when the sun sets. And when it's hot weather and you've got this sunlight beating down on you, it is just like the most uncomfortable experience. Even with the windows open, there was no wind, there was no draft, so you were pretty much just sleeping in like a hot room. We didn't buy a fan because, well, we didn't think the heat wave would last long, and it's lasted too long in my eyes. I cannot wait for the rain to come. Yeah, so that's my opinion. How am I liking the hot weather? Not very much, because I don't really do sunlight or hot weather in general. What is your game of the month? Now, I'm going to be honest and say I have multiple games of the month, and they're both on Nintendo Switch. The first game is The Darkest Dungeon. It's an RPG. It's a really dark RPG and a really hard one. I did not expect it to be as hard as it was, but I do like a challenge. Yeah, and the second game should come as no surprise, Octopath Traveler. I have actually reviewed this game, and I've actually done a playthrough on my second YouTube channel, youtube.com/pitypoints. If you want to check out my review and opinion on this game. I've also mentioned this game in an upcoming video, so if you like video games, check out Pity Points. That was a really good segue. Thank you for the question. And the final question of this August Q&A is, what is your worst habit? And you can't tell from my room because it looks all right and clean, but I'm not a hoarder per se, but I do have an obsession with buying clothes. I love clothes. I will wear the same 5 outfits over and over again if given the chance, but I do own so many clothes. I have chest of drawers that are full of clothes. I have a massive pile next to me on my bed, which is clothes. My wardrobe is bursting. I have 2 storage boxes under the bed full of clothes, mainly my winter clothes, so that doesn't really count. But yeah, I see something I like in a shop and it goes in my basket. No matter if I'd had the money to buy it, if I like it, it's going in my basket and I'm going to buy it. I buy so many clothes, and I'd say that is my worst habit. It's not that I buy shoes, bags, makeup, accessories. It is clothes. That's my worst habit, and I'm pretty sure I'm not alone in being obsessed with buying clothes. Yeah, that just rounds up my August Q&A. I hope you guys, liked it and learned something new about me. Like I mentioned in the intro, if you want to ask me any questions, leave them down below, or check out all the links to my social media, including youtube.com/pitypoints for all things video games. Whew! I think I'm about time I should end this video while I fan myself really weirdly. That's not how you fan yourself. You don't go in and out, but apparently that's how I fan myself. Anyway, if you want to support me and the channel, you can by clicking like to show me some love. You can click my face right here to subscribe to the channel because nothing's stopping you and I upload weekly. You can check out my last 2 videos or playlist right here depending on what mood I'm in when I'm editing this. Until next time, I'm Beth. Ignore my lazy eye. Goodbye.